Alright, good day guys. From whichever country you're watching this video from, I want to say thank you very much for watching this video and I want to salute you. So quickly we'll be talking about a few instruments that we've been reviewing since a couple of weeks ago now. And I'll be starting from V75. V75 is an instrument on derive. It's a synthetic instrument on derive, and we'll be doing a quick analysis on it. Alright, as you all know, we start our analysis from the monthly time frame where we check the flow of the river, and we saw that the market has been selling for a very long time, a very long period of time now. And at this region right here, we could see multiple rejection to the downside. Market was selling massively. This is on the monthly time frame. We saw a rejection. Market was selling. We saw a rejection. This is a doji, a reversal pattern, and this is the current monthly candlestick. So the market is saying a sell. The flow of the river is selling. The market has been selling, but we are seeing a couple of rejection on the monthly time frame, and that is saying something. That's a signal, an indication that this market is tired to go down. There's multiple rejection to the downside, so the market is saying it's tired to go down, and we're seeing candlestick patterns of reversals. So it's an indication for me to be careful even if I'm selling this market. So that's the sentiment of the market, that's the direction of the market. So I'll just scale down to the weekly time frame to know what the market is doing. Okay, clearly if you check our last video, I did some analysis trying to give us points that the market wants to buy and where we took our profit, where we saw an area of concern. Okay, just looking at this market, as I've said, the sentiment of the flow of the market is saying a sell. But at this point, this is a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. At this point, the market broke the trend line. This is the first indication that we're heading up, broke the trend line. The second indication that we are heading up in the market that I gave us was I saw an indication of head and shoulder. This is the head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder, and I said this is the neckline. This is the neckline. So if you are a very conservative trader, you might just want to, of course, allow the market to come break this neckline and see a retest before you enter. Nevertheless, there is another method whereby you can follow, if you know your onions, how to get into this market earlier by sniper entry, to follow the right leg up before the neckline is being broken. And I showed us how to do this when we scale down to the lower time frame for our entry. So this is it. We entered this market at this region and we saw an area of concern starting from the weekly time frame right about here. Let me scale down right about here. So we took 30% of our profit around this region. We took 30% of our profit around this region and we broke even. Had them being there was no region here, we would have followed this market down up to this neckline area, and we might want to take our profit, total profit here, and allow the market to break again before we enter. But when we saw this area of concern, so we took 30% of our profit and we broke even. The market came down again and stopped us out at break even. So since ever since that time, market has been bouncing that region, retesting back, just testing this region and yet to break this region. So that's what I was emphasizing on, that you guys should be patient and allow the market to break the 393 or 4,400 region. Be patient, allow the market. This is a very major area because we could see how it held starting from the weekly time frame. If you date it back, if you just try and scroll back, look left around this region, you will see it's a very critical region, and same thing happens here. So it's such an area you don't want to take for granted, and that was why I was emphasizing for you guys to be patient and allow the market to break that region before you do or make any decision in the market. All right, that's that about V75. Let me just be patient, allow the market to break this region before you make any decision. Or if you are very conservative, depending on the type of trader you are, just allow the market to break this neckline, and you enter for a long buy. All right, nevertheless, you don't want to be rigid and just say the market will buy. This is the market. Market will always do what it wants to do. I'm open to see the market do what it wants to do, and I respond. So if the market is saying I'm not buying, then I'm not, who am I to force the market to buy? So I'll just be patient and allow the market to do what it wants to do. I care about is just ability to manage my trade if I'm in a trade, and take my profit, not to lose the money back to the market or leave any money on the table, and be able to preserve my capital as much as possible. So if the market says is not buying, I want to sell, good for the market. I'll just wait for this market to break this trend line. Once this market breaks this trend line to the downside, I sell the market again. As simple as that, guys. So you don't, be flexible as much as possible. Whatever the market does, you want to respond to it. So that's that about V75 step index. Oh, I have been watching step index for quite a number of weeks now, and of course the overall market is saying a sell on step index. The flow of the river, sorry about the network issues, the flow of the river is a sell. It's so clear. This is lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, then we are heading downward. So what I was looking at is the market to come break this trend line downward, and I'm ready to sell step index. So as you can see clearly now that the market has broken this region, so all I need to do is just wait for the close of this weekly candlestick. Once this market closes below this trend line, I'm shorting this market, guys. I'm shorting it, and we are heading downward to this region. These are many pips now. This is about 90 points. That's $90 on the lowest time frame. You can see that depending on your capital. This is huge, guys. So that's that about step index. So thank you so much. In our next video, we'll analyze currency pairs, BTC, AUDs. They have a couple of instruments I've been looking at in the forex market, currency market, and I'll be sharing with you my buyers and my analysis. So thank you for watching. God bless you.